From the Cape Province on the southernmost end to Limpopo in the north, South Africa boasts an incredible diversity of climate, flora, and fauna. Take the N1 north towards the Waterberg area of Limpopo province, where you will find, amongst others, UNESCO's World Heritage Site, the Waterberg Biosphere, and Ramsar's Nilsvlei wetlands. The Waterberg area is one of the most important sandrock art areas in South Africa, and tourism is the prime source of income. Located just outside of Modimolle stands Castle de Wildt, a monumental structure endeared by the South African wildlife industry for its incredible role in preserving, protecting, and enhancing the country's precious wildlife. Embraced by 390 hectares of fenced land, Castle de Wildt is not only one of the most unique venues, but the agricultural activities which support it are remarkable. Castle de Wildt is a unique landmark venue, and probably one of the most beautifully appointed and furnished destination venues to be found in South Africa. This exquisite venue caters for upmarket events such as corporate gatherings, high-end weddings, functions, and conferences, but is best known for hosting the finest wildlife, Arabian horses, cattle, and livestock auctions. The beautiful furnishings of Castle de Wildt exudes an air of timeless elegance. Here you can unwind in romantic surrounds that hark back to the bygone era of royal stature. The spectacular European medieval ambience has been cleverly intermingled with an eclectic mix of antique, hand-picked treasures and other delightful decorative pieces imported from Belgium, the Netherlands, and France. Each adorned element, from the carefully chosen artifacts to the many sublime accessories that dot the interior, drew inspiration from the culturally rich heritage of the greater castles of bygone years. The inner court fountain rooms. The inner court is fully climate controlled with air conditioning, cooling down the interior during hot summer days, whilst cozy fireplaces entices warm moods to heat up cold winters. 5 beautifully decorated rooms adorn the inner courtyard fountain area. The reception, the ideal front office where guests are welcomed and announced. The Knight's Table, a private meeting room suited for 4 to 6 people where matters of the day can be discussed in total privacy. The library is furnished in deep, dark wood tones and perfect for quiet reflection or an intimate meeting. The Hunter's Den Room, a mini round table seating layout suitable for 4 to 5 people. The Courtyard Lounge, a private lounge area with leather couches, sherry jars, and ornate furniture. An area where businessmen may embark on easy conversations with guests and clients. Add some creative thinking and initiative, and this space is easily adapted to host a market for informal trading posts, where local culinary artisans and unique artists bring their wares to be displayed and sold. With an enticing smell of freshly brewed coffee and a slice of delicious cake on the side, who can resist these spoils? The Executive Boardroom, a beautiful room draped with heavy curtains and furnished with oversized leather wingback chairs, a cozy fireplace, overhead data projector, and a wall-mounted screen. This is the perfect venue for small executive meetings. The boardroom seats 16 people in the U-shaped formation and 20 in the dining table style. The billiard room and bar. With its authentic billiard table as the centerpiece, this room is perfect for some relaxation and socializing after a hard day's work. A comfortable lounge area and fireplace creates a warm ambience. The billiard room is flanked by 2 balconies, which overlook the vast landscapes and beautiful rose gardens. The Garden Court. The Garden Court is home to fragrant rose gardens which bloom prettily throughout the year. This is the social hub of Castle de Wildt, where guests and visitors meet to share pleasantries, browse through exhibitions, enjoy family life, and make new friends. This area is flanked by 4 bomas which come alive during wildlife, cattle livestock, and Arabian horse auctions. These highly functional and innovative boma systems ensure the well-being of each animal in its care. With overhead access to undisturbed viewing, cover from harsh climate, engineered airflow, controlled running water, and feeding systems, animals are subject to a minimum amount of stress. The bomas are effectively built to host from the smallest little duiker to the strongest buffalo, each with its own loading bay for a safe, easy, and stress-free on and off loading. The 4 bomas have a total of 90 individual pens, allowing for the ideal auction of 80 to 100 lots. 2 square double-story towers either side stand guard over the entrances to the castle. Unlike the castles of yesteryear, where the purpose of the towers was to pour boiling liquids on an invading enemy, currently one is used as a private office and display area, and the other as a wine cellar. The King's Chamber. Offering comfortable seating for up to 1,500 guests, the King's Chamber exudes old-world elegance. Its many treasures, captured in heavy, gilded gold frame mirrors with a beautiful collection of wildlife paintings. With its high roof, impressive facades, large balcony, and heavy curtains, it certainly is a room that demands respect. Fitted with state-of-the-art sound equipment and a majestic stage, the King's Chamber is a perfect venue for conferences, product launches, grand weddings, and exhibitions. Some of the finest events of the past few years, including an extravaganza of the finest Arabian horses. Proud as peacocks, prancing to the beat of the music, running like the wind with nostrils flaring wide, tails held high, mesmerizing the crowds. Attended by breeders as far as Australia, the Platinum Beef Wagyu auction not only drew crowds and the attention of cattle farmers, but also of chefs de cuisine, eager to obtain some of the prized marbled beef for the palatable pleasure of their customers. Soon after, Castle de Wildt presented the mighty Braham, slaying records and smashing the hammer on 1 million rand, an achievement of note, and again by an equally jaw-breaking price paid for a red Boran bull. For the most exclusive game to the meekest of lambs, Castle de Wildt raised the benchmark for animals on auction yet again during the Bosveld Meat Master Sheep auction, proving that the diversity offered by this prime facility is as lithe as the imagination of its architects. From the royal balcony and gallery overhead, one can get a bird's eye view of the splendid stage and dark wood furniture. With its large bar, its heavy leather couches, and fireplaces, the balcony is perfect for entertaining visitors or hosting office parties. The Queen's Court is adjacent to the Royal Chamber and can be accessed by a private entrance or through the interconnective passages which join the two halls. In addition to the Royal Chamber, the Queen's Court offers 720 square meters, which makes it a sought-after venue for banquets, exhibitions, or gala dinners. All liquor licenses are already in place. A satellite kitchen is equipped with a walk-in fridge, gas point for pot boiler, and running water. From here, most food preparation is done. A side hall which mirrors the Queen Court just off the site of the kitchen houses 2 40-foot-high cube containers for safe storage. Towards the far back, an undercover pelleting plant produces all the food required to feed the different animal herds in Castle de Wildt's care. A visit to Castle de Wildt will fill your mind with visions and inspire you to explore the countless options for your next big event, conference, function, or product launch. At the back of the castle is an area prepared for helicopter landings. This convenient heliport, although informal, makes access to and from Castle de Wildt so much more accessible for businessmen. Ample parking space is available all around Castle de Wildt for up to 2,000 vehicles, and flow of traffic is well controlled. All buildings and outbuildings are equipped with a comprehensive security system and beams. The complete piece of land surrounding Castle de Wildt is comprised of 390 hectares, with almost 26 kilometers of electricized game fencing around its perimeters. The farm is well developed, with selective debushing efficiently executed, leaving a mixture of white buffalo and furrow weed grass for grazing. 11 game fenced camps, planted pastures, water points, and a central reservoir system are all in place to supply the daily necessities required to manage and maintain the operations. This beautiful property, with all its many unique features, are currently available to be purchased. But hurry, because a prized offering like this does not come onto the market often. Serious and discerning buyers with a vested interest in more concrete information are invited to get in touch with Landhouse Properties. Contact Andreas or Martin for a private viewing prior to the public auction, which will be held on the 20th of February 2021 at Castle de Wildt. Or speak directly to the owners, Bernard or Johan. And please, feel free to visit our website for any further details.